the power on his own.
Probably not.
Yeah. Do you want to do a Christmas Eve one? Yes or no?
Oh, what day is
Because
Christmas?
Christmas
What
is
the-
Thursday. Yeah, it's right here, dude.
I failed to realize that Christmas is on Thursday. Okay.
We should. What do you think, man?
Wow.
I don't think we're gonna get the viewers, honestly.
I think that people are gonna be out visiting family and stuff.
Yeah.
As much as I would probably enjoy doing it.
We could probably do a late, because I don't work Christmas and I'm not doing anything Christmas. I'll probably go see my family real quick, and then we could do like a late night LowElo broadcast if people are interested.
Follow us on Twitter.
Yeah,
Everyone
guys.
who's in the chat, follow us on Twitter, and we'll make the decision later on. Because right now,
Yeah.
I just don't know what my plans are looking at exactly.
Yeah.
Time period.
It would be at @LolStretch and at @LolNefarious.
Yeah.
Give us a follow. I'm really bad at doing it, so if you're gonna follow one of us, follow Stretch.
Yeah. I'll tweet it out if we end up doing something.
Yeah.
It'll probably be only an hour or two before it actually happens, so you have to like keep your eye out really
Yeah.
on it.
But we will definitely probably be doing it Friday. Definitely, probably.
Definitely, most likely. Yes.
Yes. So because of holidays, we may not get the stream going on Wednesday, but we should be back on Friday for sure.
Yeah. Wow. That snuck up on me. Okay.
It did too. I didn't realize it until I checked my schedule today. It's like, oh, why do I have Thursday off? It's Christmas. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. Holy moly, man.
When you're not paying attention, Christmas.
Christmas. Alright. We see the flask on Talon. Yeah, it's gotta be support hoot here. Unless they're gonna do like the old double bruiser top. I hope MF's good on her own.
Oh boy. Tannen says he would be interested in some Christmas low elo.
Yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And we can do some carols. As we-
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, Stretch has got a beautiful singing voice. Yeah.
Whoa. I appreciate the compliment, but I do not agree. Alright, Rick is just gonna show up in this jungle here.
Man,
Finds a
Udyr
Leon
goes.
and turns back
Udyr
around.
goes Thorin's Blade, and I'm pretty sure he's playing that support role. This is gonna be brutal.
30 seconds.
This is gonna be so bad, dude.
Unless he gets to level 3 for free, which I don't think he will. And then gets the luckiest of luck all-ins.
Don't listen to Jimmy the Slayer. That man is Diamond 1.
That man is Diamond 1 and deserves to be so.
Yeah, like, he is lying to you like a Diamond 1 player would. What a feisty jerk as he lies to his poor lane opponent.
Exactly. You're Diamond 1? What the?
No, just
No.
a glitch, man.
I'm just, yeah, just a glitch.
Diamond, silver, close enough.
I got in on a really good Ranks 5s team.
Yeah, right. I got lucky and got carried. It was DC's all the way, man. Holy moly, that's alright. We did see a Diamond player get run over by DCB earlier.
Wait, who got run over by XP?
That was the lead singer guy.
Oh, that's right. When
I mean,
was,
he ended up winning the game, but DCB in the lane at least took it.
Yeah, crushed.
So there's hope, guys. If DCB can do it, you can do it.
Yep.
Oh,
What? The sneaky level 1, he goes for the double tiger, but it looks like the disengage from Ezreal means he's
Where's
gonna be able
the
to
bear?
Get
Where's the bear stance, man?
Level 1. That's
Yeah,
the
why-
best option on a kill there. Bear stance would have
then
been like
go-
up stun, but no threat.
Then go on Leona, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's really weird. Maybe MF isn't the champion for this. Oh my goodness.
Oh, good knock
Jimmy
from
Slayer
Jimmy. You do not want to fight that Morning Sword. Oh boy, now he's
gets level 2. It's all his abilities.
Each of these last hits is like 27 HP. Why is that allowed on Cho'Gath? Why is that okay?
I don't know.
Why does it not scale up slower?
I don't know. He's
It's
like
it doesn't
Garen.
count on Trundle because he doesn't. It's only if you last hit, but still.
Dude, Cho'Gath is like Garen 2.0 passive. Like, let's make it a little bit more skill intensive. You have to be near minions.
Yeah, you're gonna have to last hit a thing.
not even all of them, just occasionally. Like,
Yeah.
is that cool, guys? Oh my
Be
goodness.
top lane. Naka
Oh,
plants.
no.
Morning Sword is in trouble.
Let him
Ooh,
live.
aggressive walk forward. He flashes forward, gets the auto attack. Jimmy with the first blood there. Irelia does have. Oh, they both have TP. No advantage was gained on this day.
Oh my goodness. I realized she was lied to by Jimmy, like a dirty Teemo player would do.
It was all a sham.
It was all a sham. I mean, the good thing about this Udyr pick is it basically turns off the Leona and allows MF to farm, because you don't want to go in on an Udyr.
It's very true. He will outdamage this Leona.
Yeah, you will.
Mid lane, Confire Halo goes in on Elite Conrad, but the damage is traded back equally from Conrad there.
Yeah. Maybe we should have told Jimmy the Slayer to back down per game.
Yeah, that might have been the play. But he hadn't played tonight, was the thing.
That's the problem. New blood. We need to refine our new blood rules.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're a regular, you don't count if there are other new bloods.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's gonna be it. If there are brand new bloods who have never played on the stream before, those get super priority.
Yeah.
Alright,
gonna
Carrot's
call
winged
it
up,
a-
trying to get this kill
Oh,
on Rook.
no.
Rook actually baits him into the stun from Amumu. Confire Halo goes low and actually will go down here. Leona gets taken down here, and somehow Rook, the original focus of this, is like the last person to die in this fight. Never mind, Quick Pyre is pretty low here, and actually it looks like Amumu throws out the bandage, doctors himself over to the chicken camp.
I was worried for a minute there. They activated the crab. I thought the damage was going to be real.
Crab just turns around like for once, grows these huge claws and goes, "Rawr!"
He's like, I've had enough.
That's it.
This is happening.
This is game 4362.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There's Jimmy the Slayer takes 2 auto attacks to the face and goes down.
Walks a little bit too far forward, catches
Yeah.
the Irelia stun, and just takes 2 turret shots onto the tower, man.
Flies too close to the sun.
Oh, man. Looks like it's going to be the AP Chobro as Talon jumps onto Xerath, gets 1, 2, 3 autos, and catches a stun.
Oh. Oh my goodness, he got super low there.
Oh, man. What do you do as Udyr support in this situation? Like, I feel like you use your mobility to go put wards down, because you can mess with anybody in the jungle. Oh, Talon just hops on that super low health Xerath.
He does get the execute down. So no gold will be gained by the enemy team.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Alright, so Udyr has gotten the stun down. Actually, he's gonna get this kill on Ezreal.
Oh,
Now it turns
man.
it into I see what it is. I see what you do on Udyr now.
What, you run at him?
You ignore your ADC completely, say good luck friend, salute, and you go directly for the enemy ADC.
Oh, no.
Totally, please no, don't do it, dude. It's not worth it. You still have a full life to live.
It's your second life, dude. Come on, man.
Shoot me the Slayer. Oh, the
Just
knock
leave him alone. He's a dead child.
He waddles his way out of that one.
He's a dead child. Leave him alone.
Oh boy.
Oh, man. This is just going to be brutal. I don't know, dude.
Burke is considering this dive. He's pulling his claws.
I wouldn't go for it.
I would have already stunned this Leona.
Oh, now I'd go.
I would.
I would go now.
She's
Yeah.
so done. There it is. Picks up the money. Rook is gonna make the support Udyr work. He will make it work. Bottom lane gank comes in. Quick Pyre shows up. Rook says, "You know what? What? She holds on to her dash for too long and it cancels. They will pick up the kill there. Lance Tao is now in a bit of trouble. Q should be coming back up on Vi in a second, but it's going to be the flash forward there that gets the damage down.
That third denting blows with the flash forward, just enough damage to finish off the MF there. Nice, probably a little bit unnecessary. I think Ezreal would have had it, but that did prevent them from having a turret dive.
Very true. Top lane, Jimmy the Slayer, 1v1 versus Morningsword. It's going to be true damage versus true damage, but looks like Irelia manages to dash out of that damage. Had she taken that knockup, that would have been such a huge big trade in favor of Jimmy. There he goes, and the bite comes down, and he last hits her. Oh boy.
Jimmy's going full AP Chobro, so he's going to be losing these trades in terms of health, but if Irelia dashes forward as Talon comes in, gets the cutthroat on the Xerath and catches a stun. But every time Irelia dashes forward, she plays a very dangerous game because it makes hitting all of Cho'Gath's abilities so much easier, and silence plus the knockup is enough to win a fight.
It really is. If he lands those two abilities as she comes in, she just straight up loses. Mid lane, Compire Hela going in on Elite Comrade. Looks like that Ignite will be enough to pick up that money, and he's going to be very happy to solo that wave.
How do you make a giant ball of lightning bleed? How is that possible?
I am not sure.
Stretch, explain to me. Teach me.
You need
Teach me.
alternate conductive routes. So his blades attract the electricity, which causes him to bleed. You asked for an explanation, and I gave you one, man. What the? I'm just
That
trying
is
to make you happy.
Under what scientific principle does this work?
I'm trying to make you happy, dude. The electricity from Xerath conducts to the blades. That's how it works, dude.
Amumu comes up top, catches a bandage toss right onto Cho'Gath, but I don't think Cho'Gath cares as he tries to silence.
He misses everything here. He has to care at this point. He's going to be forced to flash out.
Kind of surprised. I think if he had hit either of his abilities on Irelia, we would have seen a flash chomp right onto her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh my goodness, dude. This is gonna be a
oh my goodness. There it is. There's the shout.
Yep. Oh, Vi's coming in from the Tribrush trying to get this tower dive. Oh my.
Ooh, this could be free money. Griffinator. There we go. Gravinator walks back into Quickfire there. Will they see the knockup from Cho? It will land. He knows that Amumu was already done for, and he targets Morningsword instead.
And that boy is just really well played by Jimmy. It was a great dive by Vi, but Jimmy's ability to recognize that his damage was not needed and just get the easy. Oh my god, Xerath gets jumped in on. Nice stun though, manages to keep him alive.
It is so rough for this Xerath because really this Talon's just taking advantage of the fact that Xerath is very slow while charging, and he's just walking at him and jumping straight in.
So for sure, man.
Oh my goodness, there it is. He's on a rampage. He's got the Moby boots. He's gonna start showing up in the side lanes very quickly.
Yeah, no wonder Xerath is dying so easily. Dude, if you're going against the Talon, you need to pick up an early cloth. I know you don't do more damage, but you need cloth armor. You need two of them. You need that Zonias. Or at least Seekers. Oh, nice Zenith
there it is. Rook does the exact same thing. There he goes. He says, "Good luck, friend," and starts hitting the ADC. Uh-oh, Lance Tau cancels that ulti because Rook is in too much trouble for him to actually help out with a good Zenith Blade from Carrots. Actually, the stun looks like it went down in a minion. I don't think that Lance got stunned there. Good ulti from Graven Indoor is going to put everyone in a tight position here. Red Buff needs to land on somebody so they can slow him down for enough damage. Bullet time, double up doesn't actually hit from anyone on Undead Gamer because Vi was a little bit too far away from that.
Yeah, this is rough, and we see Cho'Gath rotating to the mid lane. This is actually pretty nice. If you can go down there and just camp the Talon, support a Xerath a little bit, and get the free tower. It also opens up a play for Dragon as soon as his chomp is up. I don't think anybody wants to approach Jimmy the Slayer at the moment.
Oh, he cleansed the sun. Okay, I did not see that Lance was actually running cleanse this game. Good catch.
Good catch. Definitely an interesting pickup on the cleanse.
And that was a very quick cleanse on his part.
Yeah, it was. Look at this. Jimmy is pinging this dragon. He's come all the way down here. He does not want to waste his time.
I am the same way. I would start hitting it myself, honestly.
Yeah, we are coming in to peek at it, but he might get vibe punched.
Oh, knockup happens.
Oh, no.
You're done. You're done. Wait, hold on. He's not quite done. Now he's done. Alright, Gravendor shows up here, and it looks like he wants to try to find the fight, but he is not finding the right thing there. Oh my goodness. After those set of kills, this is an easy dragon pickup.
Yeah, if they don't dragon now, I'm probably going to stop casting. Like, we can just turn the stream off, man.
That's alright. I'll see you guys Friday sometime, or maybe Christmas Eve.
See, man, but We're done for now.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he doesn't make it over the wall though, unfortunately. Board out gamer, not quite making it there. Red team gets that dragon. They're getting significant damage down on mid tower as well as Elite Comrade starts hammering away on that.
Yeah.
And they slowed down this talent quite a bit in the process too.
Yeah, this is turning rough really fast for the red team.
Ooh, Jimmy the Slayer with his brutal purchase. He just runs directly at Morningsword, yells at him. He's looking for a good knock-up here.
Hey, you know, at least I realize this is fair. This is fair and balanced. We put our 2 ringers in the top lane. We have, you know, the gold 5 versus the diamond 1, right?
Yeah, and we banned out the diamond 1's mains as much as we could.
Yeah, I mean, I really had an Udyr get fighting over a pink ward. Oh, poor Leona gets left alone as Talon comes in to join the fray and gets cutthroat, hamstringing her somehow. Udyr gets the pink ward. Victorious blue teams. It's about the small wins right now.
Ultimate comes down from Ezreal just to clear out that wave and push it back a bit, and he's going to use this time to go back to base. It looks like this game he's decided to go the Trinity Force first build, which I agree with. He's got plenty of personal appeal on his team.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. You have Cho'Gath, who is the biggest peel bot aside from probably Janna.
Yep, that knockup is the truth.
Yep. Why don't we see more Cho'Gath in games, man? Because he's not played. He is not a common pick. Oh my lord.
He is boring.
That's...
For the most part, Cho'Gath is a boring character to play. But, as you can see, he will get the job done.
Kind of like the old Tristana effect used to be in like season 3.
Yeah,
most
I'm
of
tired
season
of playing
4.
Trist every game. I want to play something else.
Winning sucks.
Yeah.
Who likes to win?
Like, he's just so solid in lane. Like, he's got all the sustaining needs, he's got good CC. Does he have mobility? No, but when you're 3 times larger than everyone else, you're not trying to move too quick.
you're already taking everything, man. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, I really hope Jimmy buys an early elixir of whatever the big grow one is.
Elixir of Iron.
Yes. Oh no, I really am.
Aurelia shows up. Stun actually misses. Oh,
Oh my god.
I was gonna say.
Goes up on the ground and never comes back down.
I was about to say he might have a chance here, and then the damage came down.
Yeah. That chomp, that break 2 chop is a little OP right now. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, Tannen was saying a large part of it is the mobility creep in the game, and a lot of his kit is based off a delayed skill shot, so he's very right there. But at the
That's
same
fair.
time, they did improve the delay on that skill shot, and just Cho'Gath existing is such a... It gives so much panic to ADC. It's just like, oh god, he's coming.
That's true. He's like a Mundo, but he provides CC. That's the way I kind of feel about him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wouldn't he be a good counter pick against Irelia, or is this matchup different than what we think it is, based on what we've seen?
No, I think he's a good counter pick, just because of the true damage. The true damage is bad against people who want to go high health early, and Irelia does not want that. She just wants the Trinity Force.
It's like, you know, we see all these pros picking up Irelia, and it feels like Chobro would be pretty good to be like, oh, alright, yeah, do that. I got this guy.
He's also good in the lane swap meta, too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, he's not ideal, but you can last hit with those spikes, dude.
Very, very true. Just pick up that stuff from range. It looks like Talon goes in, looking for the kill on Elite Comrade. Damage comes out, and he does not quite pick it up there. Good reaction from Red Team to collapse on him.
I don't really know what we're waiting on. I guess they decided to let Ezreal solo push this minion wave and just kind of sit behind towers. Of course, Morningsword at this whole time just try to take top lane, but Jimmy the Slayer's there.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about this Irelia versus Cho'Gath matchup. As we see Rourke just going in, complete ham in the bottom lane, and Gravendor shows up, but on the back of that, it looks like a good TP from Jimmy's going to make sure that no one else joins this fight here, and they just lock everyone out. He stuns MF in place, and the third ball from Xerath only picks her up.
Not only does he show up and keep people from joining, he takes one himself. Like, oh.
But yeah, I've been thinking about it, and I believe Irelia will eventually outscale Cho.
Yeah, that's true, but you could probably just lane swap. Because Cho would survive a lane swap better, right? That's what we've agreed on.
Yes.
And
so
then
lane
once
swap, then force Irelia to be in a position to where she gets 0 farm, deny her all her money, and then Cho just outscales because he actually has things.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you know sometimes the lane swaps will develop where you end up sending the 2v2s and the 1v1s back together, and at that point Cho is still pretty much a hard counter, but he has money too. And it's not like ganking for Cho is bad. You show up and he provides 500 damage plus all the CC in the world.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I think it's delayed knockup. In pro play is why you don't see it. In solo queue, he should be everywhere. Honestly. He deserves to be, so it's really good champion design.
I mean, obviously we're gonna advocate Zac as the best champion in the top lane, right?
Right, of
That's
course. He wins against
but
every matchup. Thornmail first,
Yeah.
my friends.
yeah, especially against like LeBlanc and top.
Yeah, was that an Irelia? Thornmail first, I'll still do it. Oh my goodness. Alright, so here's gonna be the fight of ages. Dragon is still here spitting on everybody. I'm not sure. Oh! The Cho'Gath knockup goes down. Lance Teo is trying to get some damage off the side there, but he's gonna have to go 1v1 in a fight with Ezreal. Jimmy Slayer is now on top of Morningsword as he tries to get the knockup, lands it, and he does have the chop still. He might just disuse. What? That was. Okay, he stood still a lot longer than I thought he was going. Oh! Going just.
Oh my
There it
god.
is.
Oh my god. Jimmy the Slayer is the last man standing as Godzilla just runs to the remaining 3 players of blue team. I don't know, man. That was basically perfect play from Jimmy. Like, he's on the back line. Unfortunately, his back line died and he decided, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go all the way, man. I believe in myself.
Jimmy, mercy, please. He's got. Oh my goodness! Look at the gold lead between him and Irelia.
Do I want to?
You should.
Is it safe to show on the
This needs to
stream?
be a PSA.
Oh my
Needs
god.
to be a PSA sent out. There's like he's got like a 4.5k gold lead, like almost Irelia's entire gold bank he has in a lead.
Oh my god. He has as much gold as Ruck has on Udyr.
Yes,
in
that's his
front-
gold lead.
In front of Irelia, he has
Yeah.
that much. He has 2 players combined gold.
He is. Rook is his gold lead. And now he's just going to kind of ignore Irelia taking out. Actually, he couldn't get around in time there. Red side is going to kind of split up their team and try to get this dragon as well as fight off this Irelia. Muma goes in, gets a good ulti down, and due to the fact that Cho'Gath is not here, blue team looks like they're going to pick up this fight. Lance Teo now gets the peel out in front of him, and it looks like the monster shows up late. The slow goes down with the red buff. Oh boy. Combined with this knock.
Oh no. But
It's
yeah,
so
Jimmy.
much.
Yeah, Jimmy. Like Xerath split off trying to run the talent around this, a ring around the rosy sort of thing, and Jimmy went to go chase as well, which probably cost him his team their entire lives. Fortunately, they picked up the dragon, so it wasn't a complete loss, and Jimmy managed to clean up some extra kills too. But if he hadn't have chased there, I don't think that would have happened. I think he would
I
have.
think they would have gotten a bunch of kills
Yeah,
just outright, and no one would have died.
yeah. Well, maybe like one or 2 people, because that was a really nice Amumu ult.
Yeah,
But
it was. At the same time,
Oh.
the silence could have come down and denied that.
yeah, it's true. So just a little bit of a misplay from Jimmy. He might be getting that Diamond 1 cockiness coming in, guys.
Tara shows up. Tara's like, what is this? What's going on here? Tara, this is the LowElo Game. Welcome. We do shoutcasted 5v5 games from time to time.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
new to the stream, unfortunately you're a little bit late, but next time you'll be you're welcome to join in and play in these games.
Yeah. And just so you know, Stretch is hosting. Your internet may be crying right now.
It's okay. Well, it shouldn't be. I've got a balance so most people can join. Just Will the Yordle, who plays off what must be a cell phone. Because he has trouble with it.
Not even the cell phone card. It's just like he's doing it off the Wi-Fi network on his
He's
cell phone.
literally walking between his router and his computer, grabbing the packets out of the air himself, and putting them into his computer.
Oh my goodness, this blue team just takes the mid tower, going straight for the inhibitor. Poor
jeez,
Irelia.
That bite is it's ruthless.
Oh my goodness.
The gold lead is so huge for a 22-minute timestamp.
Oh, mini stretch. You're welcome to join games. You lost all privileges today because you were kind of trolly sometimes. Oh, this Talon goes in for the Zareth, but guess what? He's not the damage Chobro is.
Oh man! Someone stop this Cho'Gath. We need bigger guns. Godzilla's here.
God bless.
Uh-oh, he goes in, he flashes in and gets the retribution kill onto Xerath. 2 kills actually go down here, but that single shout will literally take out half their HP. Rurk is hesitating to go in. He's got his turtle stance on like, alright boys, go get him. I'm gonna be near and try to pick up an assist.
Alright, that was brutal, man. You know, I'm gonna call Worth, even though they basically got ace there. Getting that 23-minute inhibitor is a little rough. Probably gonna. I would convert that into a Baron as soon as possible.
Yep.
I just.
Blue team can't even do the Baron. It will take them 2 entire minutes to take this Baron down.
These super minions will take their Nexus towers in the time it takes them. Oh my goodness. Which I would always do that trade.
Yeah.
But, you know, not all is lost. They managed to take down Jimmy the Slayer. He did lose half his stacks. He goes down to, what is that, 3 stacks? That is important. So,
need to kill him again.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised Jimmy didn't go for the BM and pick up that Soul Stealer. Going for full stacks.
This game, he could have pulled it off. Stacks on stacks on stacks. He's got the Elixir of Iron up though, and he is just pretty enormous. Oh, it ran out, so he got a little bit smaller. Oh, he yells at him, and he auto attacks him. He gets the auto attack kill.
Just screams at him, and a Mumu falls over.
Yeah.
Holy moly! So Ter, how are you doing? Long time no talk to.
Yeah, where has Ter been? Probably working and stuff. Oh my goodness, the knockup itself does half his HP, and there's just nothing that can do.
Oh no, that's just unfair. Jimmy, there are children watching this, I imagine. Keep it classy, dude.
No, it's 1 AM, those children better sleep. And if they're not asleep, this will generate many, many nightmares.
Try explaining this to a therapist one day.
Exactly. Mom, Dad, what's getting raped mean? Oh, it's when Jimmy the Slayer gets Cho'Gath, or Teemo, or Lux.
Or Lux, or anything. Just ban Jimmy the Slayer.
Just ban Jimmy the Slayer.
Oh man, what a nice Q over the wall right there. Nice EQ. Pick up Rook. It's really unfortunate. Like the bot lane did so well. You know, MF and Rook did so very well to establish a nice early lead, but it never snowballed to be big enough to deal with this Cho'Gath. And I'm not saying this is Morningsword's fault. I am saying Jimmy the Slayer is kind of a jerk. We will gate him better next time.
We will make sure that we get the balance on. If Jimmy wants to play, we might have to stack a bot on his team or something.
Yeah, like no, even then I think we need to ensure when Jimmy plays, like we might have to have like you go top against him or something, and I'll bring in a guest or something, a guest caster, if we can't find any other balancing factor.
Yeah, either that or you can sub in Charmely.
Yeah, for sure. Because we need a couple ringers when our ringers want to play. Like I'm not saying Jimmy's not allowed to play. We just need to make these games fair.
Yeah.
And I don't think anybody will disagree with that.
Ooh, stun does not land onto Rook. He turns back around and gets one auto attack. Dodges a knockup here. Does Rook have the chance to be the hero of the ages in the front? He does help take down the beast himself. Stun goes down onto bored dead gamer because he was undead, but now he's dead again. So re-dead gamer.
You're so clever.
Yeah. Alright. Blue team has their inhibitor back up. They're looking for their first dragon as well. They're trying to swing this game back in their favor. Cho'Gath gets the Thorn Mail. It's done. It's done now.
Oh no, that's
The
yeah, that's
thornmail.
really rough. That's really rough.
MF does not have the armor pen to cut through that. The damage will still be full damage because the thornmail damage is reflected based on damage pre-reduction. Oh man. Shine suggesting that we should put Jimmy in with no runes and no masteries.
Dude, that's the problem though. Diamond players, like high diamond players, practice for no runes and no masteries. Like,
That's how you that's how you get super good at last hitting. No runes, no masteries. Someone with a low AD, and you just toss them into a lane and start last hitting.
yeah, like that's how you learn. That's one of the once you get comfortable with a champion, you can practice by learning how to do it with. You gotta slowly decrease what you have so you can become more used to like when you're behind and stuff like that for last hitting.
Let me put it this way. I was playing against Double Lift on his Smurf. I got paired up against him while he was ranking it up.
Yeah.
I'm Diamond. Double Lift is on his level 16 Smurf. I'm playing Callista trying to learn it. He plays Corky, and him and Afro tear me apart.
Yeah. Like runes and masteries do not make a difference to players. To like elite players, guys.
Yeah, there comes a time where you just know when to all in and when not to, and your farming mechanics are so good that you just crush. Alright. So red side picks up that middle inhibitor, and now they're looking to close out the game. Let's see in this mid lane. Do they have the super minion? Super minion's coming down into the mid, and they're going to be looking to just wrap this one up, it looks like. So it looks like they're going to play this one a little bit more slowly here as they stay grouped in the bottom lane.
Well, one of the problems with going full AP Cho, even though he does have the Thornmail, he is not able to just walk into towers and ignore them. So it's unfortunate their most fed character is also supposedly their tank, and he's not very tanky. So they can't just kind of walk forward.
There it goes. Ulti goes down. Good. Muma ult on top of that as well. And Rook is just running straight for the ADC, but right behind him, his entire team gets exploded.
Yeah.
Actually, well, no. Blue side's picking this up. What am I talking about? Blue side, it looks like they're going to be able to clean this up. Possibly Confire Halo is trying to show up. Uh-oh. Xerath ulti comes down, and Talon's going to walk out of the range of that. Make sure he can't get taken out.
That was greedy as heck, man. They went for that 4v5 tower dive, and guess what? Didn't happen.
No, there's a lot of zone control coming out of this blue side team now. Morningsword gets onto board Undead Gamer, and it looks like that's going to be the end of his life. Stun Ball comes out, and now it's down. If I was Morningsword, I would keep walking at that guy.
Do you mean Morning S-word?
Morning S-word.
Okay. Or Morning's word?
Morning's word.
that's one of my favorite compyisms.
Morning S-word. Uh-oh, knockup, Confire, in trouble, gets silenced. That slow is the truth, but he manages to flash out. I think he's going to be able to get away from this one.
It's possible.
Actually, Jimmy's got the flash up. Does he go for the flash out? Rook, you're in the brush and you're also drunk. Back away from that.
I feel like red team to finish this game out needs to try to force a Baron, or at least bait it. Try to get a fight on their terms, not directly under a tower.
Yeah. Force this mid lane, like right here, they can do it. Get this, Sweet Baron, literally just start doing it. If they come, back up, Superman is pushed into the base, you keep making the Baron dance happen and forcing the enemy out until they absolutely have to respond to mid lane, take it for free, force some turret down.
Goodness.
Alright. This is interesting though. MF is starting to get a bit strong.
Yeah,
they're doing a pretty good job of controlling Cho'Gath too.
Yeah, they are. Like they've finally recognized that they need to pile on a Cho'Gath. So you see like the Irelia stun, you see the Amumu stun, like you see everything dumped on them onto Cho'Gath, and Jimmy just kind of falls over, man.
Yep.
Oh man.
He needs more HP, which he's starting to build now. That Trance Belt possibly going to turn into a Randoins. I'd imagine so. I think that's the most effective item you can get in terms of tank. Alright, ping's going down onto Baron.
Yeah. Finally, they recognize what's up. You know.
Yep. If they want to close out this game, they need to make sure that they get this Baron buff baited out. I don't know what that Leona ulti was all about. I think they pressed the wrong button for their sweeper.
Sometimes you just gotta make a dramatic entrance, man.
Exactly.
Like, you know,
Right.
there might be spiders in that bush too. You really don't want that. Because Joe Bro is afraid of spiders.
Okay,
Yeah.
they're doing the stretch move. Oh, are they gonna do it? They're gonna go the wide way. Yes, go in the wide way from blue buff where there are no brushes.
Yep. Well, the best way to deal with that move is actually if you stack on that little wall, the little U-shaped wall. And because it gives you really good angles, especially with someone like Cho'Gath, where you can just kind of throw your stun anywhere or your knock-up anywhere.
Okay, here we go. It looks like Talon wants to try to get into this fight and assassinate that Xerath. He's coming in from the side. And Moongo ulti goes down. Talon goes in and takes out Xerath immediately. Cho'Gath is now in a tight position. He's only about half HP. Blue team might pick up this Baron off the back of this team fight as well. I'd say send in your Amumu, that's right. Get him to take it. Notice you need to be aware of Jimmy's position during the right here. Oh, the knockup destroys people and he flashes in, he picks up the kills, but the enemy team or blue side does still pick up the Baron buff. He gets the triple kill in there.
Yeah, I want to say that was worth it. Yeah, they lost. Well, it was worth it for Jimmy. Overall, losing the Baron was not good. But at the very end, Jimmy made the best out of that play that he could. We're starting to see the way that blue team is recovering in this game is they are no longer trying to do these isolated plays, and Xerath just doesn't have enough damage or enough to survive these Talon dives. So when he falls over, it's already a 45, and Jimmy just does not have the ability to assassinate like a Talon does.
Yeah. Now Jimmy is in a tight position as he's starting to lose more and more stacks. Now down to one Cho'Gath ulti stack. He's getting smaller and smaller. Blue team has picked up their second Baron or Dragon buff along with that Baron. They got a turret off the back of that too, and they've dwindled the gold lead down to 3k. They have the chance to come back in this game. They may be able to overcome the hurdle that is Jimmy the Slayer here. What happened was Jimmy got it so far ahead early, but then the snowball was rolling downhill very nicely, and then the land kind of flattened out and came to a halt.
Yep. And now he's in this really, really awkward spot where he's got like all these damage items and he needs to be a tank.
Yeah, he's like, well, that was great when I was the only guy doing the damages, but now everyone has damage.
Yeah, we might slowly see Jimmy like switch out his damage items for some tanky stats.
Yeah, I imagine that this zone is going to turn out into something else. Here's the problem with his build, I think. He had gotten so far ahead early, it should have been the call for the Rod of Ages.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, he
like
went
the
Rylai's and it was greedy.
Well, you know, Riley's is an extremely efficient buy. It's a really nice item if you, I don't know, it's good, but especially now that they buffed it to 100 ability power. But I don't know, it's kind of rough, man. It's hard to be like, well, you know, 15 minutes ago you should have gone Rod of Ages.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, it looks like Confire Halo gets stuck out against Quickfire there.
Oh man, that actually could be game changing right there. Inhibitor is already open. Like, I would just run straight for the inhibitor if I was red team. I would not even worry about minions. I'd just go.
Yeah.
Just go, guys.
Right there. Uh-oh. Ulti, I mean, the
Righteous Glory.
Righteous Glory goes down. Carrots Duck try to catch up to Gravendor, but he's not going to get a good Banshee's block.
Yeah, for sure. How does they need more damage on the red side? Like, they need more than Jimmy the Slayer.
Yep. I mean, their Ezreal does significant damage, but what happens in these team fights is no one peels for him, so Udyr literally just walks at him.
Well,
and he can't
does
get
he?
any significant damage to him.
Does he do significant damage? He's only got 2.5 items compared to MS 4 completed items.
Oh, that
I don't
is
even
very
know
true.
when that happened.
Yeah,
but
MF got
that's a
big
thing.
quick. Alright, Red side looking for a fight here. They do catch Rourke. Rourke is surprisingly tanky as he starts to take out Ezreal, who has no mana left. Gets completely eaten by Jimmy the Slayer, though, and that pick is going to signify, I imagine, a hard push bot lane with this enormous minion wave. MF ulti is down, so that means that the wave player is going to be substantially lowered. They're going to have to risk... Oh, no, Irelia ulti, good usage here, so that's going to thin the wave a bit. They can throw out some blades with Talon if he braves getting close enough. But it looks like it's just going to be the Make It Rain that comes down, and oh my goodness, MF gets solo. Pop up on Morning Sword there. Xerath is looking for the damage underneath the turret as well. So much poke is happening, but Ezreal is not getting any auto attacks on this turret. If they're going to knock it down, then Ezreal has to get more ballsy.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. Like, Ezreal needs to be doing something. What he's doing, nothing is not the answer.
Yeah, he's waiting to try to get the blue side to dive into his team when he could be getting... He probably gave up 8 auto attacks on that turret that he could have gotten in.
Holy moly. Like, I understand he's low on mana, but you need to be aggressive when you're sieging like this, especially when you only have a 30-second window when Rourke is down. Like, it's just so important.
Rourke is now looking for this kill onto Ezreal. He recognizes that he doesn't have very much mana left, but he peels off, gets the vision down because he doesn't know where Cho'Gath is, and now they're going to camp this brush. Knockup comes out from Cho'Gath. Rourke is now slowed. He needs to try to get away from this, and it's going to be Rourke getting away. He doesn't know if he wants to come back into the fight. He's very, very indecisive as to what he wants to do.
I honestly, man, with the way this game developed, I kind of wish Ezreal had gone blue Ezreal, just because he needs to be able to survive this Udyr, man. Like, even if he's just peeling Udyr, it might be worth.
Yep. Yes, very true. I'm thinking about making an FAQ for below the stream.
That's probably pretty good.
Yep. I want to have people have a how to join the game. Tell people what server this is. Have the question or the answer to what elo is this?
It's the low one.
Oh
minus
my goodness,
Jimmy.
Jimmy the Slayer is just trying to take out Rourke. Rourke being very quick, but it looked like he was just a fly buzzing around, and Jimmy swats him at the end there. Oh, Ezreal going all in on Confire. Not enough damage will come down. He gets very close though.
Man.
If he hadn't gotten silenced and knocked up there, he might have been able to take him out.
Red team needs to be careful though. Xerath is extremely low. They're very susceptible to a wombo combo here.
They are very... That is very true. They do have minions in the mid lane, super minions following in. I'd say if Ezreal was grouped, they could easily get this Nexus turret.
Damn it, Ezreal. What are you doing, man?
Come on, man.
Like, please. Please. You just... Guys, if you're playing... This is one of those times when if you're playing an ADC position, you have to recognize when the farm just isn't worth it.
Like, if you stand next to Cho'Gath, you'll win the game.
Yeah, hide. You can actually hide under Cho'Gath's model. Like, if you can directly position under that fat guy.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try this round 2. Ezreal has a full mana bar, firing out some Qs. MF ulti comes out and kills 3 minions, no problem. Let's go. Ezreal steps up and starts to auto-attack the turret. Ezreal steps up and starts to auto-attack the turret.
Leona steps up to attack the turret!
Oh my goodness, but no one is ready there.
Oh my god, Ezreal!
Auto-attack the turret, Jimmy stand in front of him, like...
Jimmy
in melee and have Ezreal auto-attack the turret, and
you have a very... Your window to win this game is shutting very quickly if you do not attack this turret, Ezreal. Like, the team is counting on you. You are the only ranged champion that can walk in and hit this turret, man.
Yeah, for significant damage. Cho can do it, but...
Yeah.
Honestly, it's mainly just zoning potential.
Yeah,
they're worried about the Amumu ulti so much, but...
Well, as soon as MF ulti is down, just go for it. Like, what are you worried about, man? Like, Talon might come at you, but count on your Cho, bro.
Alright, so coming down here, quick fire in the middle of the enemy team gets the done for Reno on Lance Tao, who actually already has a GA put up. Boredom the Gamer joins the fight, and it looks like Lance Tao is going to get his GA pop. Still runs in and joins the fight here. It's going to be Cho'Gath and Undead. Undead takes a binding to the back, a bandage to the back there, after picking up Irelia, and it's going to be Cho'Gath who's got to disengage. I think blue team, my vote is going to be that blue team wins this game.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't ever attack the towers, how do you win the game?
Yeah, blue team is probably going to end up wrapping this game up. Red side's going to say, well, let's try going for another Baron buff play, I think. That's going to backfire considering the amount of gold lead they've given back to blue side, and the Wombo combo through MF, and Amumu will carry that fight if it happens. But they do get that middle inhibitor for free as the minions push it down, though.
Yeah, this is just... This is so hard. I feel like everybody but one person has figured out on the red team how to win this game. And unfortunately, it's the most critical member of red team.
He's gotta have he's afraid of the Amumu ulti, but he can't be afraid, especially because he's got his E.
And
you have Ezreal E, you have Flash, you have heal. Oh my goodness.
If you're that afraid of a Amumu ulti where you won't even approach the tower, don't finish that last whisper. Don't do it. You don't need more damage because you're already not auto attacking. Get a Banshee's Veil.
Yeah.
You have to do it. Like, guys, we're not trying to be overly critical of Bored Undead Gamer, but this is really frustrating to watch because this game could be so much closer to over. There could be 2-3 inhibitors down if Bored could just recognize what he has to do to win this game.
Yeah. He also needs to recognize that if he goes down, they can probably still... 20 minutes ago, they could have won a team fight if he went down.
Yeah.
But now that the gold has swung so far back into Blue's hands, it's so hard now. This is
so hard to watch because they were so dominant. They did such a good job pushing. They got a 23-minute inhibitor, guys. 23 minutes. And here we are 21 minutes later. And I just don't know. Maybe Ezreal just doesn't like to hit towers. Maybe
it's obvious that he's just afraid of the Amumu/Talon combo, but
you just sometimes you just gotta go for it, man.
You
like
gotta trust your team on it. There we go. Jimmy takes the turret. They're bored under the game where he eased out of it and he can now turn back around. Thank you. He turns back. No, turn back. You got the. Okay, all right. Auto attacks are going down. Good. Now the Xerath is coming out. He needs to. Bored under Gamer is getting chased out by Morning Sword. On the back line, he does not end up picking up the kill on Morning. Oh my goodness! But at least they made the aggressive play there. They tried to get that turret down. It's a little bit too late considering how much gold has swung in that AoE comp's favor. When you had that 13k gold lead at one point, that was the time. That was the time to go and hit the turret.
Guys, you have to be able to recognize when the risk of you dying is worth it for your team.
Yeah.
Like. At the 29 minute when he wasn't hitting the tower, when they lose a team fight, they're probably not going to lose anything. You know, it's too hard for blue team to push anything out. Now they're going to lose a bot lane inhibitor because it took them so long to recognize how to win the game. Yeah. They might even lose they're going to lose the tower. They might even lose the inhibitor. Oh my goodness.
This auto attack damage from Irelia is coming out. That scaling is taking into effect. I imagine that she's going to go for a Frozen Heart off of the back of all of this gold too, and that is going to make her so much more resilient in these team fights.
Yeah, this is just... Oh, this is hard to watch, Stretch. I don't know, man.
Oh man, Amumu is putting in a hard day's work with these ultis. He almost guarantees a 3 to 4 man ult every time he goes in. Rurk is getting very strong. He hasn't even bought a single ward. Actually, no, he's bought a single pink ward here. He's probably bought a little bit earlier as well. But at the bottom line is he's just not going Sightstone. He's a complete fifth other member on the map. And he's an Udyr. He's going to do significant damage. Irelia is tanky and all, but Udyr here is both tanky and he's going to tear someone up if he gets to them.
Yep, I mean, it's just I guess the only play, because, well, now that the bot lane's pushing, that's even harder. Like, how do you bait Baron when you don't have counter? Nobody's buying pink wards on the red team either. Like,
we need the vision control. I'm surprised Leona as well does not have a completed Face of the Mountain.
Yeah,
protect your Ezreal as well. There's
you do not need that Sunfire cape. You need some sort of activatable that will protect your carry, or your, at this point, or 20 minutes ago, protecting Chobro was pretty good too. It's so, and especially against the Talon, if you're going an armor item, you need a Randuin's, like.
Yeah.
something to help peel. Sunfire is such a greedy purchase, and it's just not what you need.
And the reason that we're talking about with that Sunfire Cape is part of the reason why Sunfire has become almost the last item that I get on Zac. Because it doesn't have as high an impact as when I can get like an Abyssal Scepter, a Thornmail, and a Spirit Visage, and still, sit on someone's face and kill them.
Red team better get this inhibitor. This is the best chance they're going to get right now. Like, two people are split off. They may or may not recognize this. They need to go up when there's no tower for them to tank. Get this, maybe roll back, get that Baron. There we go. Or maybe roll back, get that Dragon. Ezreal goes crazy. He's decided he's finally man enough to hit this tower, but
it's late, though.
It's going to cost
properly. He's trying to get the damage on this turret. Good Leona stun goes down. They need the knockup from Cho'Gath. Where is it? Good Uwu ulti comes out, and it's going to be Morningsword, and we're tearing up Quickfire as he tries to get the last hits on this turret. Now it looks like Confire Hail Arrows joined the fight. Ezreal makes it out of the fight at the tail end of that. Knockup on MF is going to come out, but
that's game.
That's probably going to be game.
Oh my good god. That's game. Ezreal's going to try to backdoor, but he already has super minions hitting his Nexus tower. He's got to get creeps to his lane and outpush 4 people. Like, no, stop going B. Just go win the game.
Yep. This this Ezreal is not going to be able to take it out, especially since the stream of minions has been cut off by this, after this last one here.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It's alright. Rook has so much AD along with Aurelia that they're going to be able to close it.
And guys, it looks like despite the huge lead Jimmy the Slayer had, it's just they weren't able to take advantage of that window that he provided. It's a little rough to see, man.
Yeah.
Just that bot lane tower still up. It's at 255 hit points. It survived 25 minutes.
Oh man, that's rough. That's so rough. And I don't want to sound like
we're not saying that it's Ezreal's fault. We're just saying that if he had recognized that he needed to auto attack even at the risk of his own life, he could have that single decision 20 minutes earlier would have won the game.
Yeah, it really would have. And here's the thing: when I was in Silver League, when I was in low gold, all the time, almost every game, we'd have the Caitlyn who's, we put them in range of the turret, they're, free and auto attack range, and what do? They get pot shots on the enemy, the enemy champions. I don't care about them. I need the global gold, and they need to open up the map nice and wide so I can get ward coverage down and make all these plays happen.
Guys, towers win games. They just do. You cannot destroy the Nexus if you don't kill if you don't kill a single tower. It's just not gonna happen.
I feel so bad saying that, but
it's hard.
All right, I'm not gonna. I'm sure he understands. I'm not gonna say any more about it. I feel really bad.
Dude, we love you. We love you, dude. We're just trying to provide some positive, constructive criticism, because we're not blaming you. I had that mentality when I was silver, gold. Sometimes I even catch myself still doing it. That's why I'm only plat 3. You have to be able to recognize your weakness and go, okay, sometimes if I'm too passive, maybe sometimes I need to push myself into the comfort. These are the games to be more aggressive, because no one's going to blame you if you lose the game because you're too aggressive or something like that. You just have to be willing to step forward and learn, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
There is an old LowElo episode called Just Die.
Yes.
If you want to look it up on iTunes or on the website, LowElo.com, you might want to listen to it, because it's a weird concept. It's just a weird